Club Corner. Then we're going to move on to meeting South's new staff. Then we're going to move on to girls softball. Then we're going to get a cross-country update. Wrapping up sports, we're going to move on to Spirit Week. We're also bringing back Teacher Throwback Thursday. Then we're going to have a discussion about one of our dear students, Rico Herrera. We're going to wrap up South's news show with a video from Calais County.
Hi, welcome back to South News. Today is September 25th. I'm Maddie, a part of your new South High News group, and we have a really awesome show for you guys and we hope you enjoy. But first, let's kick it off with Club Corner.
Hey South, I'm going to be telling you about some of the great clubs that we have to offer to you this year. Have you heard about the new South High Running Club? The goal of this club is to connect teachers and students who are passionate about running. This club is open to anyone, whether you have experience running or not. If you haven't run before, you'll be training for a 5K. And if you have run before, you'll be training for either a 10K or a half marathon. Meeting times have not been set yet. We hope to see you there. Next up, we have GSA. GSA meets Thursdays at lunch. To get into it, go to Google Meet and use the nickname South GSA. Mr. Craig and Ms. Frael will be sponsoring this club and are super excited to see you there and to get the club started again. Last but not least, we have the club formerly known as the Rising Rebels. Although a new name has not been chosen yet, this club will have their first meeting this coming Tuesday, September 29th at 2:50 p.m. on Google Meets. The club is a student-led group focused on supporting all students, specifically students of color, academically, emotionally, and socially. For questions, email or send a Schoology message to either Ms. Bustamante Aguilar or Ms. Sullivan. I hope this video helped you with the next club you're going to choose. See you next time on Club Corner.
Thanks guys for that piece on clubs. If any of that sounds interesting to you, make sure to reach out and join. And now let's go talk to Tyrese to meet some more new South staff members.
Hey South, let's meet some more of our new teachers this year. First we have Mr. Payne, our new school nurse. Let's check him out.
Hi there, my name is Andy Payne. I am your school nurse at Denver South. I come from Indiana. That's where I was born and raised and went to high school and college. And then after school, I moved out to Colorado. So I've been out here for about 15 years. I've been a nurse for 2 years now. Prior to that, I was a high school PE teacher. My favorite hobby, I love anything that has to do with sports. Now my favorite thing to do really is to go out and get on my mountain bike and go for a good long mountain bike ride. Why South? I mean, South is a great school. I've heard a ton about it and I love the diversity. And I just love to learn about all different kinds of cultures and ethnicities, and I think it's just a great place to do that. So very happy to be here, and thank you, and go South.
Then we have Mr. McDonald. He's a new math teacher this year. Let's check him out.
Hello Denver South, my name is Mr. McDonald and I'm a new math teacher. This is my 10th year in Denver Public Schools and it's my first year teaching high school. I'm originally from Londonderry, New Hampshire. When I'm not teaching, you can usually find me outdoors. I enjoy skiing, hiking, cycling, running, playing basketball. And when I'm not doing that, I enjoy reading or watching sports. I chose Denver South because I heard so many great things about the school and its students. I'm excited to be here and work with you all, and I hope you all have a great year.
And last we have Miss Harper. She'll be working in the library this year. Let's check her out.
Hi, I'm Teresa Harper. This is my first year at South High School. I'll be working in the South High School Library. This is my 22nd year in education. For 8 years, I taught English, and for the last 14, I've been a teacher librarian. So, I just want to say hi and stop by the library.
Anyways, that's it for now. Be sure to check in next week to meet some more new staff and teachers. Back to the desk.
And with that, on to sports with Amon.
Thanks, Maddie. Now welcome to sports. I'm Iman, and this week we'll be kicking it off with golf. Our golf team had another solid showing this season as they finished 4th overall in the DPL. The team was led by junior Benson Spohr, who earned all league honors for the 3rd year in a row, finished the season with the 5th best scoring average, 81.25 overall in the DPL. They had 25 players this year, which was the largest team in many years here at South. Now, off to softball.
Girls beat Lincoln on Saturday to a score of 9-8. Let's go see how the game went. For right now, the team is at 12-1 and hopefully to playoff soon. They had it rough in the beginning, but were able to push it to the end like they always do. Mirajane Lyons, who played an awesome game as pitcher, and Bernie Barnanek as infield both helped the team win.
I think that we played decently. I think that we could have played better, but we totally fought it out at the end, and our bats really helped us in this game.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the beginning was very rough, but oh my God, the beginning was rough. But the ending, we definitely stuck it out, and I'm very proud.
And our pitcher's really good, so she kind of helped us out there.
Stop is really good too. So.
Normally we have 50 games in the summer, plus we have 4 or 5 camps that get us better and more focused, but we had 0 summer preparation. And I worried about that coming in because I thought that they would not be prepared. And we started off pretty slow, but right now they're starting to come into their own. They're starting to become a team. They're starting to represent South. So it's going to be 4 more games. We're in 2nd place right now, 11-1. But the team to beat right now is Northfield.
Good job, ladies. Keep up the good work. Hope to see you make it to the end.
Now that the softball season is almost over, we hope you guys finish off strong. Next up is cross country.
Hey South sports fans, Callie here with the cross country update. The varsity team had a meet at Wash Park on Thursday. Both the boys and girls squads got a home win.
The stars from the meet on Thursday are Anna Rausch, who ran a season best time and ran down the top 2 for North over the final 800 meters to finish 2nd overall, and Evan Scara, who ran a savvy race and battled the top runner from North for a very nice 2nd place finish.
Our season's been pretty good. We've had 3 races so far. This one was our slowest race. This is a tough course, but this is what we're running on for regionals. So this is a good dress rehearsal. So yeah, it was a good race overall, and we're happy the way we did.
There were other runners that had notable performances.
Sarah Wexler won the girls' race, running a conservative first section, caught the top 2 runners from North by the mile mark, and gapped them by nearly 2 minutes at the finish.
The team's been doing really well, I think. We keep getting faster and faster. Our girls are coming more and more together. The boys are killing it. They won last weekend by 20 points, and they all crushed it today. So it's been a really good season.
Andrew Gaviria, Sean Courtney, and Aiden Simon stepped up huge, finishing in our top 5 for the boys to secure the home victory.
Every week, I've seen progress and improvement from everyone on the team. We're working really hard. Everyone knows that they want to be at that state meet, and I think this week is going to give us a nice preview of that regional qualifying race.
This week, the varsity cohort competes Saturday morning at City Park against East, Golden, and Green Mountain.
This Saturday will be their last regular season competition. Going forward, only the top 6 athletes at conference, regional, and the state championships. Good luck to them!
Cross country keep on running to the finish. Next up, we have tennis regionals. The team finished second overall in the DPL and completed their regular season with a record of 9 wins and 1 loss. Last week, they had a strong showing at 4A regional at Colorado Academy. The team finished third overall in their region, led by freshman phenomenon Rafa Wieland, who captured the regional title at #1 singles. He will compete at state today and tomorrow along with 2 doubles Wyatt Schmidt and Cade Shively, and 4 doubles Ty Brosh and Max Morales. Congrats on an amazing season, boys tennis. Now, let's go check out what Spear Week is going to look like.
Hey South, did you know we're having a virtual Spirit Week next week? Let's go check out the themes.
Tuesday is Pajama Day. Wear your pajamas to class. Wednesday is Pet Day. Show off your pet or your dream pet. Thursday is class colors. Freshmen wear red. Sophomores wear blue. Juniors wear yellow. And seniors wear rainbow or tie-dye. Friday is crazy purple and white. Wear South gear. To submit your photos, DM at Denver South Senate or at Denver_South_HS on Instagram.
So make sure you participate in Spirit Week. We'll be featuring our most spirited students every day.
Don't forget to participate in Spear Week and send in your Instagram pictures. Well, that's all from sports this week. Hope you enjoyed. Now back to Maddie at the desk.
And we're back from sports. Thank you, Iman, for that awesome segment today. And now it's time for your favorite segment and mine, Teacher Throwback Friday.
Hey South, we're back with another episode of Teacher Throwback Friday. This teacher started baking and cooking as a kid, and still does to this day.
Have you guessed it?
He played football in middle and high school.
Have you guessed it?
He's been fishing and wearing plaid since before he was cool. Have you guessed it yet? During college, he studied abroad in Italy.
Hey, it's Mr. Childers!
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week on Teacher Throwback Friday.
Thank you, Mr. Childers, for being our TTF this week. Gotta say, I love that sweater you were wearing. Now, we just want to remind everybody of an awesome DPS mentorship that's available for Black students to be paired with Black professionals. As a cohort, students meet with their coach twice a month for the entire school year, October through May. Our sessions are 1 to 1.5 hours each, and students can participate from the comfort of their laptops by attending sessions online. Please have all applications in by Friday, October 2nd, with the first session being on Wednesday, October 14th from 2:30 to 4 p.m. To apply, please complete the form on Schoology sent out by Alexa Schlechter. We have limited spots available for this mentorship program, so make sure that you apply now. And on a more serious note, we would like to pay tribute to one of South's students who tragically died in a car accident a few weeks ago, Rico Herrera.
Hi guys, sadly this year we have lost one of our fellow students. Joshua, known as Rico, a sophomore student, died tragically in a car accident. Rico was known to be polite, kind, and always smile. So let's just honor him through this video.
Hi everyone, this is Miss Gunter, and I had the privilege of teaching Rico last year in my geography class, and I just want to share a little bit. He was just such a light in the classroom. I think he almost always had a smile on his face, was always making friends. He sat really close to my desk and could always joke with me back and forth. He was always such a sweet kid and very thankful, always saying thanks, miss, always offering to help. Really good kid.
Hey there, South High School. This is Mr. Craig. Rico could always come to class and just make you laugh and make you smile and make you see the best things about life. I think one of my favorite memories of Rico was in the spring when we went into remote learning because of COVID. we teachers had office hours, and Rico would show up in my office hours, and we would literally just hang out and talk for 45 minutes online and just talk about life, and he would make me laugh, and we would joke around and talk about school and really everything. And he was always just the kindest and most polite student, would always say thank you at the end of the day, and really just be friends with anybody in the school. And that's exactly how I'm going to remember him.
Hi, I'm Miss Peters, and I had the privilege of having Rico in my Period 1 math class last year. He was always a joy to have in class. It was really nice to have a student like Rico in class where you could put him anywhere and he could get along with anyone. He always had a smile on his face. He was polite, would say thank you after the lesson. He was a kid that you could look up to. He was a good kid.
Hi everyone, this is Miss Agahi Patterson. I'm one of the music teachers here at South, and I had the absolute joy and pleasure of knowing Rico last year through our choir class. And it was one of those classes that I think he accidentally just got placed in and didn't really know what to expect and what he was doing there and why. But man, he made the best of it. He ended up having fun and jumping in on our projects and our activities, and he showed up and he participated, and not once did I ever hear him complain. That is something that I will always remember, is how he went about his work without complaint, with a good attitude. He helped his friends along the way. He would help them and encourage them and just put on a smile and really be that kind, bright light for other people. And I will never forget that. I will never forget his smile and just his kindness and his way of reaching out and making the best of any situation, no matter what. So Rico will be very, very missed.
Our thoughts and condolences are with the family and friends and anyone else who was affected by Rico's passing. Now, we would just like to take this time to remind everybody that the South Food Pantry is open every Thursday from 3 to 6:30. Just any South student come to the South parking lot to get fresh produce and other groceries. That's it from me and the rest of us. We hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you.
Dear Majority Leader McConnell.
Dear Majority Leader McConnell.
The undersigned Baltimore Ravens players and staff write to voice our support for the Justice in Policing Act.
A bill introduced in the wake of the police-involved killings of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and others in the Black community who have lost their lives at the hands of law enforcement.
The Justice in Policing Act includes many long overdue reforms that target patterns, practices, and conduct by police that disproportionately affect people of color across the nation.
Far too often, Black men, women, and children have lost their lives at the hands of police officers, with little to no accountability for the actions of those officers.
With yet another example of racial discrimination and police misconduct with the shooting of Jacob Blake a few days ago, we can no longer tolerate a system that has too often failed to serve, protect, and value the lives of Black Americans. It is time for our leaders at the highest levels of government to finally act and pass meaningful reforms that will save Black lives.
That is why we write today in support of the Justice in Policing Act. This legislation will change the culture of law enforcement, empower our communities, and build trust between law enforcement and communities of color by addressing systemic racism and bias in law enforcement. Among the much-needed reforms included in the legislation, the Justice in Policing Act would prohibit federal, state, and local law enforcement from racial, religious, and discriminatory profiling.
It will also ban chokeholds and carotid holds at a federal level and require that deadly force only be used as a last resort. Moreover, it would limit the use of military-grade weapons, equipment by state and local law enforcement, and promote police accountability by making it easier to prosecute police misconduct in criminal court and by eliminating qualified immunity to civil actions.
As Senate Majority Leader, you alone have the ability to act now on these reform measures that will unify our society while saving Black lives.
We implore you to allow the will of the Senate to work on this real, meaningful change.
By scheduling a floor vote on this legislation.
Sincerely.
Sincerely. Sincerely.
Sincerely.
Sincerely.